What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Seattle Seamen. We're first in our division, although not really indicative of having a good year, as our division is extremely weak. However, I mean, we still are kind of having a good year. It's not bad, considering. And we're sort of in a transition year, so a deadline, would the deadline trade make sense? We don't know. But one thing I'm definitely going to do in the offseason here is check out more in-depth coaches. Essentially, I'm going to look at all these guys as carry, dump, bias, stuff like that, and then look for a coach who might better suit everyone instead of looking at the scheme fit, because the scheme fit doesn't always make sense. Like, he could, it could say Medvedev fits the scheme pretty well, but it could be all like slanted towards that third line or something. We obviously need him in the top six, and so I'll have to do a bit more thorough research on that in the offseason and stuff like that, but we'll figure that out. And I'm still trying to figure out how much of a role chemistry even plays, because sometimes it feels like it plays a role, other times it feels like it's like last year. It made no sense. We had a -1 on the second line and absolutely crushed it. So, who knows? But, I mean, it's a bit understandable right now we might not be succeeding. I mean, we're going with a line like this. I mean, I could try to, go back to that and get maybe a negative there, but put Medvedev onto that top line and try to stack that line, although, Volchenko's kind of goal scoring right now, and yeah, I kind of like splitting it up, and he needs a goal scorer here. Volchenko can goal score there. It kind of at least makes sense by the looks of it. You got the playmaker, sniper, and Koryu, kind of a hybrid-esque guy. Holtz is kind of like the third guy here, whereas you have Larkin and Volchenko, playmaker, sniper. You also have Butsayev back here, Makar. Like, we just have so many weapons here, and it's really working out. But what I find interesting here with the chemistry system, check this out, guys. Parse, full on line 1. Great, that's perfect. Butsayev, full on line 1. Makar, full on line 1. So why would it be a difference having Butsayev and Makar here? Well, there is. You get +2 overall if we switched Makar and Butsayev. I find that interesting. It makes Parse better. But it would make the top 4 somehow worse. Now, I think what it might have to do with is defensive defenseman might be best suited to play with an offensive defenseman, whereas two-way defenseman, maybe you want two-way defenders next to each other for the, let's actually see. Okay, well, I'm not worried about Parse, but yeah, that stays the same, even though he has seemingly less chemistry on that first line now. So Svoboda is a defensive defenseman. How's he looking on that first line? Maxed. I don't think that'll change. Yeah, unfortunately it won't. Although Wong. Ah, damn it. I was hoping for someone who wasn't maxed so I could do a little test on that and show. But I really think player type has a lot to do with chemistry as well as position. Now, we may try to change the positions of people to fit where they're actually playing, although we pretty much have them all done here. Yeah, the only one who's not in quote-unquote position is Dahlin here, so maybe if I switch into right wing and stick him there, will he perform better? Will our chemistries be better? Maybe. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try right now. I'm still figuring this game out, like, here, on stream, everywhere. So let's give that a shot. I mean, it probably won't fix anything, but maybe he'll perform better in the sim. I don't know. In the past, that hasn't seemed to have do much of anything, but we have this guy for another year. I'll just have to remember to change him back when we're about to get rid of him. So we'll kind of try to remember that down the line. So let's try to switch Dahlin to a right winger here and see if that does indeed change things. That's really the only guy out of position here on this team. I believe it was you, Has, making that comment, as you did last night on the stream. It seemed to maybe kind of have an effect. Now, let's actually see if it maybe affects the chemistry, at least. I don't think it will, because Korlyuk, Medvedev aren't extremely good on that second line, but maybe it does. Maybe it gives it a... No, it didn't give it anything. But, again, Korlyuk, that chemistry and that scheme fit, it's not outstandingly strong. And Dahlin isn't maxed out. If he was maxed out, I think we might get a +1. Anyway, but now we have him listed as a right winger now. It's a triple lefty line, which may not be ideal. I wonder if I did that. No, it's a minus. Yeah, Holtz pretty much needs to be on the first line or the third line. Which at this point, who knows? He always did great on the third line. Trying to integrate him into the top six, which I kind of like him there right now. It seems to kind of... He gets some points, but he mostly lets Voloshenko and Larkin kill it, which is honestly ideal. So, like I said, our only real weak spot here is this. Now, I would be okay with Wong not growing anymore and using him in... Oh my god, he takes penalties. Yikes, he takes a lot of penalties in that top four. That could be a bit of an issue. I think he'd be better suited as a top six guy. So, could we maybe find someone, like, just any sort of rental? I know there wasn't a whole lot when we looked, but we didn't really look in depth. Now, let's actually put some trade stuff in. I think Suglobov's value should still be good enough, and I'd rather use Wong as an 80 overall in that top six. He's 24. He shouldn't really grow much more. So, please remain at freaking 80. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to try to use him. Let me actually see if I can extend him to a top six type contract. That way we could at least have him, like, almost as a guarantee. I really think he'll do well in that top six. I mean, he's not outstanding for it. I mean, you can see the third line. It's not the best suited for him. He is better on that, but he's 24 now. You know, it's not really looking great for him. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he's on an entry level. Why did I think he needed to be extended? I must have misread it. Maybe I saw 1 year. For some reason, maybe I thought it was 1 year left. Wait. How the hell is he signed to 3 years at that length? At his age? No, it says 1 year left. What? Did I look at the wrong person? I must have messed up there. Hold on. I must have messed up in some way. Okay. I think I had to have messed up. There's no way I didn't. What? What is happening? I didn't. I am confused. I hope I get that. I would love that, because I can play him in the top six, but that feels like a glitch. So yeah, as I said, we might move out Svoboda now. While he is on that great top six deal, I think we'd rather go with Wong. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. That's really, really weird. It says 1 year left on the other screen, but now I go here, and it shows he has signed for 3 years. Now, if I click on him and go back down, it shows 1 year left. Did I extend him already? I don't think I would have extended. Did I? For 2 years? This is weirding me the hell out. I'm sorry, guys. I actually need to figure this out, because if this is a glitch, I want to know about it, because that's really, really... And you guys freaking should know about it, too. What is happening? Does it... I'll check to see if it says extended salary, because that'll show up. Okay, it is. Okay. I guess I don't remember doing that. Okay, that would be it. Okay, so we do have him on a really, really good deal. I know some of you are probably screaming at me that you did that in the last episode, but that's actually, that's hilarious. Send him to the same price for 2 more years. That it looks like another entry level. Yeah, that tripped me out. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so we're going to try to probably move Svoboda here, because he's still got some decent Svoboda and something else. So, I'm looking for some kind of trade, hopefully for, although I don't know if the trade finder is the best for this. I'll do it anyway. Let's try to put Svoboda in there and something else. What else? Probably one of these guys. I remember you can't do X. It just goes to your trade block. Can't multi-select with X in this one. They should really let you multi-select with X and have trade block be a different button, because it's like, it looks like the trade screen, so when you try to like multi-select dudes, it makes sense to kind of want to use X again. Alright, Kolyakovo. Maybe Kolyakovo in there as well. 59-20, that's really nothing. Could probably move some of these defensemen at this point if we're looking for 21-67. I mean, that's not even that good. I could package a few of these guys together, to be honest. Though that would put us pretty short on prospects. So maybe we should keep One of them. Well, we do have a few others that are already signed and kind of getting there. So, I mean, I'll throw in all 3 of these guys and see what pops up. No trades. Yeah, okay. So, I don't even know if we'll find anything. Sometimes the trade finder just doesn't really work. Remove all those. We could at least find something for Svoboda. But, again, it's not going to be what we're after, right? We're looking for a defenseman. And we're looking for a top 4 rental, which the value for Svoboda won't get us. So we basically have to look on our own here. Yeah, trade finder. It's good for some things. In this case, it's definitely not. So there wasn't a whole lot in the way of what, at least from what we saw browsing around. At this point, I can care less about handedness. All I care about is a year left and a decent player. Like, Mete isn't bad, but that's really not a huge upgrade. Like an 82, yeah, sure, a pure rental. He doesn't fit into our, our top 4 pairings, so doesn't really do well for us. OEL, again, it's another offensive guy. I feel like we need a shutdown because we have Makar and Butsayev. So, oh man, yeah, Krug's still kind of more offensive. Yoki Haru isn't bad, but again, Buffalo's killing it. Why the hell? Pretty sure. Yeah, Buffalo's got a good record. Why would they give up their top 4 guy, right? So, yeah. Cam Fowler. He's a rental, lefty. 2-way guy. Would fit in on all of our defensive pairings, so that's nice. Maybe we should go for Cam Fowler here. How's Calgary doing? Not incredible. They are in our division. They're probably hanging in there. So it's a question mark whether they'd give him up. That's not a team you trade with. But yeah. Alright. Both Spurgeon and Schmidt with 1 year left. Both looking like they're declining. Spurgeon's a bit older. Again, they're looking around that 82 mark though still. So is that exactly ideal what we want? He does fit in on my defensive pairing number 2, so Nate Schmidt is a possibility here. And he's on the block, which makes it real easy for us. So keep Nate Schmidt in mind here. Sam Girard, but Colorado's doing well. Nope. Honka, I wish I had more uncovered on him. Oh yeah, that's right, he's a forward line. Yeah, obviously can't do that. Well, maybe a veteran rental is the way to go here. And Nate Schmidt might be the guy to pick. Unfortunately, Philly's trading everyone, but they all have a bunch of years left. Dumba is on the block, but yet another righty. That value is way too much. I don't care as much about righty-lefty, but that's that value. Now, Smith here is not too bad of a pick here, but he doesn't really fit into our scheme there. So that's a bit unfortunate. Niku has got 3 years. Bolduc looks like he should be around that kind of mid-80 mark. But again, a younger guy. And it's no guarantee. Definitely no guarantee. So I'm really kind of liking Schmidt. He's at least got the veteran presence type thing going on for him. And that's almost the best bet for us, by the looks of it. With years left, the block matches. Why does he have that kind of value in 81? That is... Oh, because he's a prospect. Okay. Nothing there. Yeah, obviously Shanahan, but again, Vancouver wouldn't trade. They're right there smacking in the hunt. Now, if I knew when Ryan Murray was getting back, I might be tempted to go for him. But he doesn't fit into our scheme, so never mind. I want to find someone who actually would fit in on our scheme here. It's not looking super promising. But yeah, Manson's an idea. Another righty. I could care less about that for the most part. He does fit on all of our pairings. Winnipeg, what are they looking like? Very good teams. So yeah, Chicago is honestly the best bet. Either that or try to... Let's see where Calgary is in the standings. Because maybe they are kind of sellers. But in our weak division, I don't think they will be. No, they're right there. They got the third spot. They're really in no danger of falling out. They're ahead of both wildcard teams as well. Yeah, I'd take it would take a lot for them to fall out of the playoff spot at this point. So they're not likely sellers. So let's go for that Chicago one. Nate Schmidt. Still risky. He could be like an 82, so not a huge upgrade, but it's at least obtainable. The value isn't 100% there, obviously. It's close to there. He's close to 83, but the contract, I don't know when he was signing that contract, I don't know how good he is. It could drop off a bit. It might actually do that, but it's kind of our only option here, really, for at least a slight upgrade. And I want at least a slight upgrade, and I think a veteran presence would help us out. We know his defensive awareness is guaranteed 85, shot blocking guaranteed 85. So if stick checking's around that, it's really not that bad. And he does still have offense, obviously. He's only a -2 on that team. He's kind of tanking, so it's not too bad. Again, this is not the most ideal of the trades, but it's kind of all that's available. We got to move Svoboda anyway. They hilariously don't want him. They want Safronov instead. I think I'd rather hold on to Safronov. He might grow better. Svoboda's got really good defense, man. It's a bit unfortunate about him. But I like Wong better for that top 6. So let's throw in Svoboda here. I don't think that goes through as it is. Although, with the value, yeah, Schmidt could indeed have less value. So you know what? Let's kind of bank on that maybe being the case and try to snag a pick back. Not saying that it will be, obviously, but I just want to see what they say to a deal like this. Not up to snuff, doesn't match the block. I'm going to keep going with picks here because, again, it might be the case where the value is much less. Aren't where I need to be in value. How about removing that? What do they say to that? Not where I need to be in value. So it might be that Schmidt's value is actually close to that. But let's keep retracting a bit here. Take it slow. We don't need to rush this. Quite far off, they said. So straight up, I'm going to go to, I don't care about the set. Quite far off. So it looks like he does actually have some decent value. Alright, so we have to throw in another asset here. Now, those prospects that we spoke of, they actually should want them. They don't. Okay, whatever. We'll throw them in anyway. Kolyakovo's not going to be worth much. That should be enough value to cover it. Would I like to take back a pick, and where would I like it? That's the next question. 2 firsts. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because of the Ty Aubrey situation. Philly overpaying his ass like Kevin Hayes. And that's looking pretty good. That pick. I already have... I could use a 4 or a 5, I guess. I'm not going to be able to get a 2. We have enough 3s, probably. Although, wouldn't maybe hurt. I don't think we can get a 3 for that. We might, actually. Let's go for like a 3 and a 5. Screw it. Let's go for it all. What do they say to that? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Good. Maybe I could have... Well, they didn't have a 2, so it doesn't really matter. So, there we go. That's a pretty solid trade right there for us. We got rid of Svoboda, who's not really panning out to what we want him to be. He might work better there as a top 6, and we're giving him a prospect who, you know, he still could have a tremendous growth here and become NHL viable. It's just, I don't think he's it on this team. And as a lefty, we pretty much, we need a top 4, and he's not going to become a top 4 for us. So that's where we're at. Oh, and I just need to go to line changes here, don't I? Yep. Or edit lines, whatever it is. So, time to put in... Let's switch Wong down and put in Schmidt here and figure out some more spots for him. Really? Only a +1? It said he would be... Oh, goodness gracious. Goddamn scouting report. Wait. He literally has... Yeah, see, that's the thing again. Where he has more chemistry, but because it's the defensive off... You know what? No, see, that doesn't even... I was thinking... Interesting. But, okay, chemistry's not the biggest of deals here. Alright, yeah, no, not the biggest of deals for the most part. I was actually thinking if I move Butsayev down, they would get a +3 because 2 two-way guys. I don't know. Again, there's still a lot of the weird things with that chemistry. You know, he doesn't really fit well in that second line, which could be the case. Either way. Kind of hilarious that he did do that drop. So, we'll see what he turns out to be. If we need to switch it, we could always switch it, and we know we can get more chemistry that way. Oh, wow, we can get a +3 on all 3 lines. So that's an option. But I want to give him more ice time here to start off with. We can always make the switch back and get that kind of chemistry. But let's start him in the top 4 and see how that will work out. Yeah, I'm trying to improve that defense slightly. Because we're kind of at a crossroads here offensively, at least. So that should be everything trade-wise here at the deadline. Don't have to move him yet. Guess we could move Parse. Brodeen, don't have to move. Alright, I can move Parse here. Anyone else? Some of these guys, yeah, but might give them contracts as well. Because a lot of those guys are actually... And I don't need picks right now. Well, he's a sniper, so he'd need to really jump up. He's looking like a trade asset. Another sniper also would need to jump up. Ebbett's at least kind of on pace-ish. Yikes. None of those guys are really growing well. 26. Well, he can actually go another year because he was only drafted this past year. Panic, on the other hand, drafted in 25, so he'd have to be traded right now. All right, maybe I could package these two together and get a second. I wouldn't really mind that. So yeah, let's look for a second here. From a really trash team, if I can. They might not want to give up their second. Hilariously, they don't want these prospects. They probably know. They're like, no, they're trash. But I could easily get that second. Yep. Let's go for it straight up because I feel like I'm ripping them off either way. Yeah, okay, they don't want it. The great thing called the trade block. Hey, suck it. There's a hopeful. They should at least want to give up their... Oh, of course not. Of course they don't have one. Hopeful. They should want to maybe, of course. Philly, they might still have their second. They do. They don't want to give it up. I don't blame them. Should we fleece Philly again? Has might disown me if I do that. Again, value-wise it looks good, but I don't know if it'll actually go through. No, value is not up to snuff, they say. Which makes a bit of sense. Not giving him anything great in return. Alright, let's go for Phillies then. I just want a second. I don't care if the value's not great. Oh, wow, that still doesn't even go through. So we might not even be able to get a second. We can always trade up for one if need be and grab something else. Who was it that had a bunch of thirds? It was you, yeah. Let's get San Jose's third and your own third. Gonna get 3 thirds in there? Definitely not. Oh, okay, I can get 3 thirds. Well, we have a ton of assets to trade up for a second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... What? 6 thirds. We have 6 thirds, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely want to be trading up some of those. Wait, hold on. Could I actually do some wheeling and deal? Do they want my thirds? They do. Oh man, what if this works? So whose thirds should I give up? Let's give up our own. Nashville's, the 2 better ones first. And then we want Chicago's, probably New York's too. Philly's is borderline. Let's do 2 first. We'll have to give up another one. Maybe I don't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it'll have to be 3 thirds. That's not the biggest deal. I'd rather have 1 second rather than all those thirds, to be honest. That is definitely a thing. Oh, wow, that's... Yeah. They don't want to get... Alright, hold on. There's some other options here. There was some other options for sure. Such as Detroit. Again, they still don't want to give it up. I might be able to make it happen. Woefully insufficient. Damn. I was really hoping I'd be able to swing this. Not looking like it'll be the case. Well, we could try again at the draft with all those assets looking... And we could actually target one better. Like, we could actually easily target something. So let's just hold on to all those as, like, money in the bank, essentially. And wait at the draft and maybe use a few of those to target a certain player that we've been scouting. All right, well, that's going to be it for trade deadline shenanigans here. I didn't want to turn 4 threes. I could do 3 threes into 1, 2, but I wasn't going to do 4 threes. Might as well just wait and target one specifically. Maybe it'll be on the block. You never know at the draft. All right. I think we're ready to get going here. We'll at least get Schmidt scouted. I'm not going to go all the way here because, again, I want to get Schmidt fully scouted, see if he is going to indeed. So, probably past the Chicago. Whoa, where is that Chicago game? 13th right there. Probably past that. Should be good enough to get him all scouted and stuff onto this roster. And then I'll decide if I... That's a big trade. Nashville gets Puljujarvi, Boqvist in a 4th. St. Louis gets Dumba and Alexandrov. Wow. Alexandrov's got to have some decent value. Because he's getting basically, he's there for like an 83 and a 4. So I'm thinking top 4D Alexandrov. Yeah, it looks like it. Puljujarvi and Dumba should about cancel each other out. Wow. Big trade. Now that's a blockbuster. There you go, EA. That's a blockbuster trade. All right, come on, guys. Win some games here. Big win. I like it. Past the trade deadline now. No going back. Another win. I like it. Beat Rangers. There you go. Another win. Well, since the trade, we've been doing good. Small sample size, we just lost right there. Can we turn it around with 2 wins? Yes, we can. Back-to-backs. Good stuff. And another one. So we've only lost 1 game since acquiring Nate Schmidt. 43, 23, and 3. Again, it's not a large sample size, but I want to actually get him and see if he's fully scouted. Now we have a 10 game or 10-point lead in the division. Still not fully scouted. He's now a plus player, though. In those few games played, he went up by +8. So, yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. Doesn't take a lot of penalties either, which I love. So, already he's done real well next to Makar, who's plus-minus also jumped up. Wasn't he a minus throughout most of this year? And hopefully Wong and Green can do well together. I don't know if Wong was a minus. He might have been a minus because the Makar thing. I should have checked that, but whatever. Let's keep going here. I want to actually get him, like I said, kind of fully scouted to see if he is the best fit for that line. But it's looking like it. The results so far are speaking for themselves. But again, I still want to... I want to know for sure. So, a bunch more back-to-backs here. Can we get another couple wins? We lose to Toronto, but we beat St. Louis. It's all right. Wins are most important. It's what we need right now. Okay. I like that we have this guy. Yeah, he's 20. And his ETA is 3 years, but, I mean, it's still pretty damn good. Strength, offensive instincts, and physical play. Big, powerful dude. What's his scheme like? Overload. I think that's second line for us. And he's a gem. So, part of the reason I wanted to get an early second. I knew there's at least one good guy early in there, and there's also oftentimes a lot of low elites. Like, perhaps Paradis. Well, this might have been a good time to stock up on those draft picks, even if there are a lot in the 3rd, because this is looking like a pretty positive draft here. At least initially, early on. So keep going here. Try to find more of these steals. A lot of top 6s there. This guy's around that 3rd round. We're likely keeping a few of those picks. So, trying to back this guy as well. More into the 4, but still. Off the board, picks are real. Alright, that'll be fine for that. And the lows, I will scout. Definitely. As much info as possible is what the best. Get the better scout on it, of course. Alright. A few of these lows, if they're within our range, this one's in that 2nd, already being scouted. This one in the 3rd. Oh, yeah, in the 3rd. And this guy, more later, but... I mean, you can only drop down to meet him top 6. What if he goes up? Now, central scouting rank could change for this guy, so... Let's go after him as well. Because our scout seems to think he'll drop. Yet another guy around that 2nd, 3rd. So yeah, again, we don't have a lot of seconds right now, but we have the assets to maybe go for that. So everything within this range, we definitely want to take a look at. I won't bother with the 1 ticks. These guys I will bother with, however. Any lows? Oh, possible enforcer. Stream's going crazy right now. Graveshkov, another possible enforcer. Alright, already being scouted. Not being scouted. Less inclined to check out goalies, but I don't know. Whoa. Whoa, those stats are good. Yeah, he's a 5-year ETA. I was like, wait a sec. What if he has a better ETA? That's worth checking out regardless. Because those stats are pretty damn good. He's looking like... He doesn't play much. He's looking like the backup there. But those are real good stats. Yeah, 2 shutouts. 2 of his 3 wins were shutouts. Alright, so that should do it for now. Alright, again, let's continue on here. Alright, another loss right there. So a bit of an awkward stretch here. But we can answer back with a win. Another one and another one. Not scoring a huge amount, but that's why we try to improve our defense. We can't really improve the offense currently. We already tried to do that free agency. So we're at this point, we just need to improve that defense. Won't be able to outscore the mistakes, but if we could help out our goaltenders back there. We've clinched a playoff berth now. 97 points. We should have a 100-point year. We kind of crept up the total NHL standings, yeah. Not a huge amount, but we did. So I will say we look improved. We feel improved. Okay, never mind. Nate Schmidt actually dropped down to that. Cool. Why? Huh. Did they overvalue him or did they just fleece us? That's interesting. He still has the top 4 potential. Yeah, that really makes no sense to me, but now's a good time to fucking just go for that then. Screw it. He's been a plus player here, sure, but... And he did help out that, but let's try the chemistries out. At least we can experiment. If their plus minuses drop, we know Schmidt's the guy to go for. Again, at least we got picks back. At least we got that going for us. But yeah, that's a bit of a bust. Well, that's so weird to me because he is not. It's not like his potential dropped, so he shouldn't be declining. And she shouldn't have dropped down that far anyway. What the hell? That's really weird. Because he was a 1 tick away from 83, and the value was only 1 tick away. So all that was almost perfectly accurate. Fucking weird. I don't understand that. Game's full of surprises, I guess. Again, we're going to go back to these type of chemistries, see if their plus minuses go up. So Wong was at like a +1. We know Nate Schmidt jumped up to like a +7 or something. Let's finish the year off here. And see if that maintains at the tail end here. And see how we perform in the sim. All those things will kind of dictate how we're going to play ourselves in the playoffs. There's a shutout and there's a 4-3 win, so it looks good on so far. Loss right there, but we get a point. Regulation loss only by 1 goal, but need to score 1. Arizona, they beat us, I'm pretty sure. OT, but we got a point, and then we win. So, yeah, we lost a couple times getting a point out of it, and it's hard to say. But let's see how this spoke for itself in our defense. Let's see how their plus minuses. Wong did lose 1. Schmidt also lost 1. I don't know what we should do. They are better overall like this. And it's a very small sim, but did they sim better like this? I don't know. I really don't know, man. It's hard to say. I know Wong will take less penalties down there. God damn it. Why did he drop that far? Oh, well. Oh, no. Now, okay, now it's showing 7th D. So, it must have just gone through. God damn it. Oh, well. Where are my NHL scouts at? Hold on. What are my NHL scouts at? That's a pretty big-ass drop-off. What are you noobs like? Aren't you all A's and shit? What's wrong with you? Yeah, you're all A's and shit. What is wrong with you? I need better info. Oh, well. Again, we still got 2 picks in that deal, so I'm not even too perturbed. I could switch them back, but I guess we'll see what happens. Let's go to the end of the regular season. There it is. So stop that simulation. And let's go over how the team did overall. We're taking on Nashville in the first round. So, 107 points. Not a bad year. 3.5 goals for, 2.9 goals against. It's not a horrible ratio, but it could be better. Power play percentage was pretty good. Penalty kill also could be better. Got a lot of shorties. Home and away record's pretty identical. How do we stack up to the rest of the league here? We were 5th overall in the league, so yeah, pretty damn good end. Goals for, tied for 4th. Goals against, yeah, that's definitely more middle of the pack. Tried to improve that a bit. Actually, not really. Still in the upper half. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9th. Higher than I thought. Yeah, higher than I thought. Not too bad then. 9th in the league isn't horrible. Power play percentage. 3rd in the NHL. So good. Penalty kill on the other hand. Definitely middle of the pack here. Yep, middle of the pack. Yeah, pretty much middle. Very middle of the pack there. Alright. Well then. Not horrible. Really not horrible. Point-wise, Butsayev killed it. 89 points. Led the team. Was over point per game. Norris fucking... Give him the Norris right now, dude. Seriously. Give him the Norris. If anyone else wins the Norris besides Butsayev, we know the league is biased. But let's see. Voloshenko at 85 points. Larkin 83. 2 guys above point per game. Menvinov at 66. Almost 40 goals. Holtz had 61, so he cracked 60. Dahlin almost did. 59, so he's not a complete bust. He shouldn't lose stat growth that he's accumulated if he did. I hope he doesn't, because we do have him for an additional year at 6. So I hope that's not the case. Hopefully he got enough points to at least maintain. Korolyuk with 57 points. Didn't hit 60 either. Was hoping he would, but he didn't. But he got 20 goals at least. But everyone was real close to hitting their markers. So, that's alright. Pearson had 40 points, not bad. Mironov with 34. Younger guy. Got some power play points, as did Sundstrom. -6, though, so 4th line kind of fell apart there towards the end. Not great. Defenseman. Butsayev killed it. Makar only had 54 points. Now watch him lose stat growth and then be signed to that price. The way he was... Alright, I love it. He was on a tear. On an absolute tear. Although he would have lost it by now, wouldn't he? Don't they lose it at the end of the regular season? I'm pretty sure they would. They do. So, actually, he would have lost it by now, so I think he should have maintained himself. But if he drops back down to an 88, we could have gotten him for cheaper. And I know someone was saying you should trade him for, like, prospects and stuff, but I really like having the 1-2 punch on the offensive side of things on the back end because, well, have a bunch of two-way forwards and stuff in our top 6. It seems to kind of... They seem to kind of complement each other. He didn't do as strong this year, but we'll see what happens. Green, a bit disappointing. He was really good last year. But we got him for another year, so we'll see. Goalie-wise, Rensfeldt actually didn't have a bad year. He should cancel out his statistical minus, which means, do I want to sign him and get assets for him or just hand it over to Nylander? Nylander didn't do great, but I think he'll get better over time. At least we hope he does. Yep, at least we hope so. So Rensfeldt will bounce back up to an 85. We can also trade him at the draft. We don't have to sign him. He'll have a lot less value, obviously, because he will be UFA. But yeah, he should get rid of that. The negatives there. Yeah, Mironov's not going to be in a Calder race by any means. Well, let's see. I want to check something here. So apparently, changing Korolyuk's fighting at all makes him not fight whatsoever. I guess I should move it to Sun Times if I want him to fight at all. Very weird. I thought rarely, especially with more ice time, he would still fight a bit, but Wong fought. Sugar Earl Sundstrom. Interesting. Okay. Whatever. Again, I don't need him to fight. It's not that big a deal. Rather have him on the ice. So, okay. Let's check. Points now. Elias Pettersson, 109 points for the Canucks. Line with 100 for the Habs. 100 for Sagan. 100 for McKinnon. So 400 point scores. But Elias Pettersson also might be the, well, might be the Maurice Richard tied for it. Yeah, him and Kucherov with 50 goals. All right. Assists. Oh, the Dabois. Is he 99? Oh my God. He's up there. He's not 99, but the Dabois is up there. 92 points for him, 74 assists, led the league in assists. Plus minuses, there's McKinnon up there, plus 48, leading the forwards. All right, let's check the shooting percentages out for the big scorers. Gravin not great. Line A is pretty damn good. And that looks like the top. Well, no, Kucherov. Kucherov better. All right, so there he is. So game winners, Toulouse, Aho, they're all pretty clutch, but look at Koryuk. 8 of his 23 goals were game winners. So Koryuk might be the most clutch. All right, power play goal leader would be Laine with 19. Total power play points, 36 for Pettersson. Yes, I got a shorty. Shorthanded goals, 3 for Aho, 3 for our boy Pearson. Point totals, looks like Tanner Pearson was at 7. And then also Lowry with 5. Yeah, we got 2 of our guys up there. So we have a deadly PK, counterattack-wise. Okay, let's check out the defensive stats here. Marchessault, good defensive year. Rossi, solid. But Pettersson. Pettersson up there with McDavid in contention for the Selke. But Pettersson's got that outrageous plus-minus. So he might get the benefit there. He didn't hit as much or block as many shots. His ratio wasn't even that, actually wasn't better at all. Yeah. I mean, 4 more giveaways, only 2 more takeaways. Quick maths. Dubois is up there, but yeah, I think it might go to Pettersson. Okay, there's Matthews here and Couturier. Also Barkov. Could go to any one of these guys, too. All depends on what their plus-minuses are and stuff, I think. Matthews definitely not. Couturier probably definitely not. Barkov is a plus 11. I don't know. We'll have to see. But Pettersson, yeah, he's only plus 15. McDavid was a minus, so I don't know. I think it'll be between Pettersson or Barkov. But if Barkov has a bunch more hits and blocked shots, it'll probably go to him, because Pettersson doesn't really do much of that. Alright, let's check out defense now. Point leader, yeah, Butsayev by a mile. I swear, if they give it to OEL, he has 30. Oh, God, he has 32 goals. But, I mean, Butsayev has more points. Better plus-minus. Freaking more ice time. Look at his shorthanded production. He also got shorthanded production. Way more ice time per game. I mean, over a minute and a half more ice time per game than OEL. More hits, more block shots. That's a very close ratio, but he actually edges him out slightly in the ratio, too. Butsayev's the fucking Norris winner. If anyone else wins the Norris besides Butsayev, it's rigged. There's no way anyone else should win the Norris besides Butsayev. He's clearly the best defenseman. Leads and freaking, yeah, he's better. Get out. Butsayev for Norris, baby. Hashtag it. All right, let's check out the tendies here. And, oh, Hellebuck. Hellebuck with a crazy good year. Wow. Wow. That's an insanely good year for Hellebuck. Yep. Wow. Yeah, what else do you say? That's just, no one else is even close. I want to check the 50 games, though, to see if there's any, like... Yeah, there's Stahlberg up there, who had pretty damn good numbers, but... Oh, fuck. Oh, good. Oh, good. Someone who's absolute trash. He's going to get a bunch of stat growth because EA. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Mid-70 goalie performs better than elites. Get with the program, guys. Get with the program. This is EA. E. Alright, let's check out rookies now. So, actually, it wasn't too far off. Mironov, only 7 points off from the rookie leader. Come on, alright, they got a 24 goal scoring guy. Come on, rookie goalies. Someone's got to be there. So, come on, Davidson. Oh, hello. Wait a sec. Oh, dude, Stahlberg. Stahlberg for Calder. Stahlberg for fucking Calder. Screw the 40-something point guy. Stahlberg for Calder. Look at him. Look at that. 5 shutouts, 30 wins. Look at those stats. Compare those to the rest of the goalies. Let's go back. Look, we got to go back. We have to go back. Check it out. He's right up there. He's right up there. He's fucking up there. Stahlberg for Calder, and I'm not hearing anything else. Stahlberg for Calder. He deserves it, man. He's only 22 years old, too. Former first-round pick, man. Stahlberg for Calder. Yeah, if I know he likely won't because the game hates rookie goalies, but he should honestly win the Calder. He should honestly win the Calder. He's the second best goalie stats-wise with at least 55 games played. How the hell do you not give him the Calder? Yeah, well, we'll be sorely disappointed next video, but yeah, I'm sticking with it. Stahlberg for Calder, man. Hashtag that too. Butsayev for Norris, Stahlberg for Calder. Not gonna get, well, we're gonna hopefully get one of those. Let's check hit leaders. 2 guys on over 200, so that's cool. And fights. Whoa! Let me guess. 2-way defender. Yep. Top 6. At least it makes sense that he would fight a lot. He's like a top 6 dude. He ain't going anywhere else. And he's on Boston. What a place for him. What a perfect spot for him to be. That's the other Medvedev. That's the that we missed out on in the draft that everyone's been saying go back for him. He's 63 points in 77 games played. He turned out pretty damn good. He turned out to a good player. He doesn't really fit in this scheme. Oh my god. That contract, though, is not what I'd give him. But hey, not too bad. Good for you. What is he, a 2-way forward, right? Yeah. Most likely. Oh god, man. I'm yawning and my throat's itching at the same time. Alright, so there we go. There's all your stats. And now... yeah, we're done. Let's check out some end of the season growth, see if there's any more. Then we'll look at the playoff matchups here and see if we could cheese the game. Cheese A Sports, baby, let's go. Yeah, Makar's got that stat growth. So it actually does look like he dropped off slightly, unless... Huh, but he's still 90. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see. Real growth here. Oh, hello. Yuen got some nice growth throughout the year as a top 6 dude. Pretty good. 19, 54. He must have been like a low, third round. Really? Huh. Not bad. Some decent growth from Bonk there, but he needs a lot more to really catch up. Weidman, also on the back end of things. Havlat, at least, is starting to catch up. So that's looking decent. Steen with a lot of good growth. He was a pick from a year back. He was at 31st. He's now 77-20. Passing awareness. Awareness needs to go up a bit. But he's not horrible. It's not too bad, Liam Steen. Blutoff, 77-22. I mean, he might be NHL ready next year. I don't know if he'll ever be a top 4 guy, but he's got a shot. If he has a tremendous offseason jump and grows like mad next year, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Blutoff, he was a 2nd round pick, man. Pan out like Vlasic for us, please. Thanks. Wozniewski got some solid growth. Nyquist did get good growth, but he's still way behind schedule, even with the medium elite. But we'll have to sign him, so maybe he'll grow better in our AHL. Glass 72-20 is on pace. Not a whole lot of growth for him, but again, he's on pace. He was a 2nd round pick as well. Savard was a pick from, okay, also a 2nd round pick from that year, 71 at 19. He's very on pace. Other than that, though, lacking here and there. Wellwood didn't grow, which is a bit concerning, especially being a 1st round pick. Very late. But, again, a 1st round pick. Goalie-wise, yeah, that's our only goalie. Nylander slightly grew. Grew slightly, so at least he did grow. A little bit to his... Wow, his glove is horrible. What? How the fuck is your glove that bad? Yikes. Needs to get that better. Reflexes aren't too good. Rebound control and recovery are great. He's fast, at least. Where's vision at? Where's vision? 91 vision, so that's good at least. Maybe that'll benefit. I don't know. I always felt like reflexes mattered more to the sim, but maybe all those other stats will. Rensfeldt got those stat minuses again. You should lose those. We need a backup next year. Prosser looks like he should be the guy if he, as long as he gets a jump. He didn't grow this year. He needs a jump to become the backup. I'm still wondering if we should grab Rensfeldt again. I don't know. I don't know. Does he want an extension? What price does he want? He does. It's not really that good. It really isn't. Alright, well, playoff time. We're taking on the Nashville Predators, I believe. Yeah, wild card Nashville. So Tolvin and Duchesne, Puljujarvi. So they got Puljujarvi, so we know he's an 87. Duchesne should be declining. He was probably mid-80s. Anders Lee probably also declining. So, okay, they got a veteran team. So, yeah, very veteran team. Oh, yeah. Veteran team. Experience up the yin-yang with them. Although their defensive core is quite young besides Ellis back there. And Fabro's in his prime now. Goalie-wise, well, they're going to cheese the shit out of us. With either Mraz... Oh, actually... Both of them were shit last year in the playoffs, so maybe not. Maybe we'll actually be able to score against this team. We obviously don't have much. We'll check their lines after we're done playing them, just to see what they really were. Compare them to us, though. Voloshenko, Larkin got to go off. Medvedov's got to carry that second line. Hopefully, Dahlin can do better. I'd love to see some depth scoring. We lacked that throughout the year, though, so I'm not holding my breath. Defense has really got to get going. I'll leave the chemistries right now. I'll leave them with all those pluses, but if we struggle, I know the moves to make. Obviously, going to go with Rensfeldt. He did really well last year. None of that was his fault last year, so can he do really well for us again in the playoffs? We shall see here. Game 1, we have the home ice taking on the wild card Nashville Predators. Let's see what happens, baby. 2-1 OT win. Defense, goaltending got us the win, baby. I like it. 2-1 OT win. Game 2. We need to get some more goals, though. Let's go. More goals. 5-2 win. They answer the bell. Okay, 2-0 in this series. Hang it to the wildcard team thus far, but now on to the road into Nashville. And what's going to happen here in Game 3? We win 5-1. A convincing 3-0 series lead. We've only allowed 4 goals in 3 games played. That's looking solid. And Game 4, can we wrap things up with a bow? Yes, we can with another convincing 7-2 win. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals allowed in 4 games played. Rensfeldt is a playoff goalie at least. We know that about him. So that's why I'm tempted to keep him, because he's so goddamn good in the playoffs. I don't know. Should I keep him for another year? Because Nylander's signed to a really good deal. I don't know, man. Need your guys' help. I can't make the decision right now. But we'll figure it out. Come on now, give us our new opponent. I don't even know if we'll get Nashville freaking scouted after just 4 games. Oh, God. Vancouver again. The guys who eliminated us last year. Chance for revenge. But also a chance to get beaten again. They're 4-2, so we swept our opponent. They 1-6. So we have more rest. But let's see how we did here. Well, Medvedov, he did what I needed him to do and carried that friggin' line. And they killed it. But let's check out team stats as well. So, let's stick with our conference for now. We had 4 point... Yeah, that's a tremendous ratio. Probably a bit skewed here. Power play wasn't great. Penalty kill wasn't great either. But we won every game, so special teams need some work. Vancouver, not a great ratio. Great power play. Not a great penalty kill. So we might be in trouble. Let's not take a lot of penalties. Glad I might want to move Wong back into that top 6 so he doesn't take a ton of penalties. But, I mean, you never know. Our defense and goaltending still did well, even considering that. So how do we do personally? Well, Butsaev's still doing great. Medvedov did great. Dahlin, you know what? He's showing up when it matters. Sundstrom on that 4th line is a point per game. Lowry, Larkin only with 3. Voloshenko only with 2. So first line got shut down a bit. Where is Holtz? Holtz had 2 as well. So yeah, first line got a little bit shut down. It's not the end of the world. Anyone not have points? Nope, everyone has a point on the forward end. Defensively, Boots have 5 points, Makar 4. Schmidt with 3. So Schmidt is getting some production back there. Yeah, getting some production on the back end. Everyone's a plus. 10 pims for Parse. Really? Are they all fights? I hope they're fights. If they're not fights, I'm a little concerned. Jesus! It's a lot of penalties there, Parse. That is 5 minor penalties in 4 games. Stop. Wow. But Rensfeldt, good God. 6 stats for Rensfeldt. He's Martin Jones, man. He actually can turn it on in the playoffs. Well, he's 2016 Martin Jones, I should say. Yeah, why? I mean, no one else took penalties. What is his discipline at? 85. Yeah, it's not extremely high considering his aggressiveness and body checking up that high, but oh, whatever. All right, well, we have an idea of what Vancouver has against us. We've faced them a few times here. Matthew Tkachuk, Pettersson, and Besser. Frost, Lindell, Patrick, their top 6 is sick, and yeah. I don't think this is 100% accurate. I think Horvat's got to be up there unless... No, he's not declining quite yet. Yeah, hard to say in some areas, but they look pretty stacked. We know Shanahan's mid-80s. We know Hughes is still mid-80s, but it's still a very even defensive core all the way around. And they have DiPietro, who's done good enough. He used to shut us down, but let's see what happens here in this one. Can we get revenge against Vancouver? They are the defending Stanley Cup champs, I'm pretty sure. So we have home ice against them. Can we cheese? Can we beat them? Game 1, let's go, guys. Can you keep up the scoring, but keep the puck out of the net? Gabriel Gagne, that's Burnaby once again. Not my highest priority here. Who can go in? Who I got scratched? No, not defense. Scratched. Lindbergh, he's good enough for that second line. No pluses, but he's good enough. Yeah, we win 3-1. God, Rensfeldt is absolutely killing it. He wants a contract. Game 2 on home ice. Let's continue. Come on, Seattle. 6-1 win. My goodness. 2-0 series lead. Still undefeated. Onto the road now. Onto the road. Trying to get our revenge against Vancouver. Siegenthaler's back. Cool story, bro. Let me put him back in there. I know it's a minus, but it still makes it the whole line as a whole better. I don't know. What reasons? Oh, we finally lose, and Rensfeldt finally has a bad game. 7-6 loss there on the road. Damn it. Still scored enough, but our defense didn't get the job done. Game 4. Now they could even the series back up. We don't want to let them do that. There you go. A 3-2 win. Defense gets back on track. 3-1 series. We have 3 games to close this out. Let's do it in 1. Back on home ice. Let's stay perfect. Let's stay perfect on home ice. 5-1 loss. Careful now, guys. On the road here for Game 6. Don't do this. Don't give them life. Come on, guys. Beat them down. Beat them down. Oh, my God. Fucking A. Fucking A, guys. Do not do this. Do not choke like this. Not like this. Rensfeldt, please. Offense. Step it the F up. You really got to step it up there, offense. Oh, I'm a little worried now. I'm a little worried. What's happening? Medvedev is still killing it, leading that second line. What is happening with our first? Larkin, 7 points, not enough. 9 points for Volchenko, 6 for Holtz. Dahlin's got 6. 10 for Korolyuk. Gonna put Medvedev on this top line as well. Gonna go with Medvedev there. Dahlin has better face-offs. Let's go with this for the second line. They at least don't have a minus. So Korolyuk, Dahlin, Holtz second line, going with stacking the first line with Medvedev up there. Should I make the switch? Nah. Do I want to make the switch? No. He hasn't got a single point since then. Long hasn't taken any penalties, so I'm going to leave the chemistries. I'm leaving it. Rensfeldt started to slack a bit. Yeah, his numbers have definitely dwindled. Yeah, he's not killing it anymore, but we need a big Game 7 here. What else can I do? What else can I do? Pearson's really doing well. Mironov. Sundstrom's doing well too. Is that a lot of that on the power play or what? 3 of those points are on the power play, so he's got 5 points in that many games played. Maybe I don't want to put him up here. Mironov, 1 point. He's only got 2 points, 5 on 5. It would be in my... it wouldn't... No, I'll leave Sundstrom where he is. Although... Nah, the 4th line's doing good enough, I think. Yeah, let's not ruin what the 4th line's doing. Yeah, alright, alright. We'll try to stack this first line for Game 7, though. And, yeah, really try to just outplay them. And hopefully this defensive second line, 2 two-way forwards along with Dahlin can kind of get the job done. No real goal scorer there anymore. But someone's got to step up, right? Someone's going to have to step up there. Yeah, kind of 2 goal scorers on this top line now, but I like it because Voloshenko is a playmaker, so he could kind of go wherever the hell he wants, man. He could do whatever the hell he wants. I just want that first line to be shooting and dominating if we can in Game 7. So this is a bit risky, but we need to switch it up after those last 2 games, that's for sure. Weren't able to score, so Game 7 here, we allowed Vancouver to creep back in. I really hope we don't blow this. If we blow it, I'm going to be very disappointed. And it's not completely on Rensfeldt since we didn't score, but he definitely stopped being real good. If he could redeem himself right now and help us get to the conference finals, I'd love him for it. So let's go, guys. This is it. This is it, man. We allowed them back in the series. Can we close it out on home ice? Big question. Big question here in Seattle. You know, giving them a power play to start off isn't the way to go about it. They loot. They don't score. Get another one. Come on, guys. Stop with the penalties. Let's go. Let's go. Get some shots. Come on. There we go. Power play for us. Can we capitalize? We have a strong power play. We cannot. But Butsayev creeps in above the circle. And Butsayev scores on a shorthanded chance. The captain leading his team in the first period. There we go. That's why we pay him the bucks we do, man. Butsayev, the captain. 2-0 lead for Seattle after 1 second period. Keep it up. I didn't like how many penalties we took. Clean that up, guys. Let's go. Second period. Can we get another goal here? Can we extend this lead? Yet another power play. Well, we cancel it out. We get a bit of carryover time. Don't capitalize on it. God damn it, dude. This is ridiculous how many penalties that we're taking in these playoffs. They did this to us last year. Or whatever the controversy was. Okay, no goals in the second, but that only benefits us. Not a whole lot of shots being taken total. So kind of defensive game, but I'm okay with that because we have the lead. And we got Rensfeldt back there who's looking to redeem himself after 2 not-so-great performances. Rensfeldt, baby, you got this. Third period, a 2-goal lead. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, Seattle. Close the game out. There we go. Koryuk scores from a really tough angle. Power play. Can we put icing on the cake? Yes, we do. Jonathan Dahlin, 4-0. And that should do it. The home ice fans behind Seattle here. And the rivalry matchup. Elias Pettersson gets a goal pretty much in garbage time to spoil the show. Wait a second. Tkachuk gets another one. Are they pulling a Sharks? Oh, no. But Sundstrom gets another late one. 5-2 victory. Vancouver tried to claw their way back in, but not so much. What a game. We got it done. Got the job done. We are off to the conference finals. Hell yeah. Butsayev definitely deserving of that first star. Hell yeah. 2 goals, 2 hits. Pearson with 2 assists. Koryuk got a big goal. I like it. It worked. But I think I'll switch the lines back now because we were still doing good with those lines. Oh no. Shit. May 18th, Koryuk's out. He's out, man. That's May. Fuck. Pearson? I guess. He's got the same awareness. So Pearson goes up. That sucks. Big yikes. Now I really have to switch things back here. Yeah, god damn it. That sucks. I'm considering someone with higher awareness instead of Pearson, like maybe Sundstrom. How would he do? No, he's not good for that second line. Mironov? We get a +1. So he'd be the same as Pearson at that point. Okay, let's try that. Let's move Sundstrom onto this second line. Let's do that, and then we'll sub in Nordgren here on the fourth. I'll do all lines, but I will obviously fix this. Not Nordgren in here. Mironov, yes. Sundstrom, sure. That might have to be Pearson because he's at least decent. Yeah, really not a strong power play here now. That kind of really sucks. Or I could double shift someone. You know what? I'm going to double shift Medvedov. I'm double shifting Medvedov on the power play. He's oh wait, that's not really gonna work because he's not on the point. You know, I'll double shift Larkin instead. We need a scorer on that line. So let's switch Voloshenko Larkin on the power play and double shift Voloshenko here. Yeah, let's double shift Voloshenko. Double shift him on the power play. Righty. Righty. I want Voloshenko taking the shots from that side, so let's do the switch here as well. Let's double shift Voloshenko. Medvedov, they usually play the first pairing a ton on the power play anyway, so this should be fine. Medvedov should be getting enough ice time like that anyway. The four-man, it was Korlik in here. I guess I'll put Dahlin in there. Tough injury. Really tough injury there. But it's for long term, so I actually have to do all this. But that is it, I'm pretty sure. No, he was on the PK as well. Ugh. Well, we get a +3 with Nordgren in there. I guess I'll try it. It is a +3 instead of the +1 it was at. So sure, let's try it. Let's give it a shot there. But extras. 4-on-4 will matter. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we need someone to be taking face-offs in there. That is a bit unfortunate. I could shift Dahlin back there to take face-offs and put him with someone else and move Holtz up. Because we know Dahlin can take face-offs. Again, this is not a huge deal, but there is some 4-on-4 here and there. So I'd rather have my lines optimized than not. But who goes with him? Who do I want with Dahlin here? Who am I going to want with Dahlin? Sundstrom, Pearson. This is a risk to put Mironov onto this line, I understand, but I'm hoping for that awareness to really benefit them. I know Pearson is producing, and we could always switch it. We can always do that, but he's more of a goal scorer. Whereas Mironov can be an assist guy, along with those two. Alright, who do I want there? I could go with Mironov and kind of just put the... I think I want to go with... I think I'll go with Pearson, though, for the 4-on-4. Yeah. Get him in there. Alright. There we go. That should be it. Runsfeld, his numbers are still good for the playoffs. Still good. It's not, like, outstanding or anything, but still good. And now we have a +1 to this line now, too. I know Mironov's not outstanding good, but it's the same overall as what Pearson would be. And I'm just hoping for that awareness to help. Alright, simulate day here. Yep, who we taking on next series? Alright, it's them, but let's check out Vancouver's line before we check out Arizona. I do want to see what their actual lineup was, because they gave us a run for our money there. Yeah, damn, Pettersson's good. Lundell should be high 80s at least. Can't tell what Patrick is. Yeah, we still didn't really get him fully scouted, hilariously. But they are pretty damn stacked, man. Especially offensively. Yep, stacked all the way around. Alright, well, we're now going to take on Arizona here. So, Keller, Schmaltz, Mangiapane. Mangiapane's not great on that line. Again, these could be wrong. Danton Heinen's decent. You know, yeah, they have a good center core. Ferk, though. Really? That's got to be something else. Obviously, they still have OEL, Lambos, Chychrun. Butcher they picked up in free agency. Okay. Goaltender-wise, Grubauer is the guy playing. Really good stats. Thompson's had to hop in there a couple times. Who's scratched here? Justin Williams is injured. Troy Terry. Gustav Forsling. Okay. So, interesting. I'm not too sure what's going on there. But compared to us, I mean, We went back to the way our lines were before, try to spread out some of the scoring, especially now with Mironov, with Korolyuk being out. We really had to. So, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, Medvedev can again help carry that line. Hopefully, the first line can step up a bit more. If they can maybe take over the series, that would be great. Butsayev is doing his all back there. He's over point per game. Makar is as well. Makar's point per game. They're both doing what we need them to do. And Parse is a penalty magnet. All right, let's continue on here. Conference finals. Conference finals. Game 1. They have the home ice advantage, though, so we are on the road here. Game 1, let's go, baby. Uh-oh, I don't care about scouting right now. 4-2 loss, tough loss. Tough loss in Game 1. All right, can we bounce back and even this series back up in Game 2? Come on now, Seattle. Yes, 4-1 victory. Tied series, 1-1. Great game from the defense right there. And offense. 4 goals, nothing to sneeze at. All right, back onto the home ice now with an even series. We got the split. Now let's take over on home ice. We've been great so far. Let's keep it up here. God damn it, get shut out 2-0. All right, answer back with a dub. Answer back with a dub here, guys. What? I thought he was out for way, way longer. I thought it was a torn hamstring. Okay, well, apparently not. Oh, God. Okay, well, let's do the thing then. Weird. Yeah, I totally thought he was out for longer. Oh, well. How'd Mironov do? Not great. All right, anyway, let's make this switch. Get Korolyuk back in there. Maybe I should go back to stacking that first line, too. Might as well at this point. Let's try to stack the first line. Go back to that. I still think I'm going to double shift Voloshenko. I'm going to take Mironov off the power play now at this point and get Korolyuk on there. Yeah, I think, well, he's not doing great, but I think double shifting him is hilarious and good work. All right, 4-man power play I'm not too concerned about. Korolyuk's back in that slot at least. Extras, not hugely concerned about here, but let's still switch it back to how it was. Holtz, Korolyuk. And Dahlin, there we go. Now we're back. All right. We won that game. Yay. We did win. All right, we got Korolyuk back, and we won 6-3. Scored a lot, too. So, tied series again. Once again. Now on to Game 5 here. Pivotal game on the road. Let's win. Let's stop the win-loss, because if we keep it up, we'll lose the series. Let's break the habit right now. Game 5, pivotal Game 5, 5-0 shutout. There we go, Seattle. 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Finals. We could do it right here, right now on home ice. Let's go. Let's go, Seattle. Finish them off, baby. Finish them off. God damn it. Lost 5-1. Okay, I'm going to stick with this stacked pairing because it seemed to work last time in a Game 7. So we're going to go with it again. Hopefully Butsayev can do what he did again last time. Oh, God damn it. Another Game 7 with a chance to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. All right. Arizona was a great team throughout the course of the season. Let's see if we could get the job done. There's a clash of the Titans of the West here. Let's go. They're on home ice, though. We got to do it on the road. Come on, Seattle. Start off on a good foot. Let's go. Getting the shots, and Parse blasts one in from the point. First goal of the playoffs, I'm pretty sure, for Parse. Uh-oh, power play for Arizona. They can't capitalize on it. We're looking good. Let's get another one. Oh, we're out shooting them like crazy, but Nick Ritchie ties it up on Rensfeldt 1-1. Shots don't seem to matter. Grubauer is stopping most of them. 14 shots to 6. Tie game 1-1 after 1. Shots, goals scored from almost identical places on the ice, just opposite sides. Uh-oh, another power play. We killed it off. We should get a better care every time. Can we capitalize? No, we cannot. Come on, Seattle. We're pouring the pucks on the net, but we can't seem to beat Grubauer. There we go. Adam Lowry on the third line gets a big goal. 2-1. Taking the lead right back. Now let's get another one. Need some insurance. Need some insurance here, Seattle. Let's go. Let's go, Jonathan Dahlin. And Pearson. An explosion at the... Oh, Keller. God damn it. Stops the bleeding. Wow. 3 goals from 2 different teams in such short succession. Yeah, they really needed that goal at the end there. I really wish they didn't get it, though. Damn it. We would have had a stranglehold on the game if we were able to just close out that period, but Clayton Keller wouldn't be denied. Great second period, though. 3 goals for us, 1 for them, and we have the 4-2 lead going into the third period. Now, don't choke this away, guys. Don't do it. Third period, it's clutch time. Shut it down. Let's go. Shut it down. Come on, guys. Just get to those. All right, 15-minute mark. That's your first step. Complete power play. Come on, now's your chance. Now's your chance. A long power play. 10-minute mark. We couldn't score in it. They can build off that penalty kill, but they haven't scored yet. Getting late. 5-minute mark. Are we going to do it? The Seattle. No. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, it's Larkin with an empty netter. 5-3 victory. Oh, a close game 7, but Arizona can't do it for their home ice fans as Larkin puts the icing on the cake. Oh, good gracious. What a game. We outshot them. We outplayed them by the looks of it, and we got the W. We are off to the Stanley Cup Finals. Pearson, 2 points. Lowry, 2 points. Bootsab with 3. Goddamn, Bootsab, I love you. He's single-handedly fucking carrying this team. Love it. That's what you need from your captain sometimes. No! Again! Only May 28th, so I'm going to go head coach replaces player because it should put... No, yeah, well, it'll put in Nordgren, right? It's actually not too long. We might actually get him back before... Well, we're facing the line. If I advance one more day, maybe he'll be back and able to play. It's risky. Really risky. If he's not back... No, he's got the X. Okay, so, okay. We have to actually optimize again, so... Alright, how did we do it before? Medvedev back here. Holtz back there. Mironov didn't do great when I had him there, so let's try Pearson out. Pearson there. And do that. Okay, we'll try Pearson on that second line now. With Medvedev and Dahlin. Because he's pretty damn good. Now, they're all kind of scorers, but whatever. Shoot the puck a bunch and shut them down defensively. I don't know. Do something. All right. Power play here. Nordgren. Sundstrom's still there. Can't have Nordgren there. Let's go back to Mironov. Get him on the point. 4-man. Dahlin's in there twice now. It's okay for the 4-man, really. Likely not going to see many of those. Yeah, I'm going to have to switch this back to how it was. So Dahlin and Pearson, I guess it was. Or we can just double shift Holtz at this point. That shouldn't matter too much, really. Yeah, let's do that. Can honestly double shift Dahlin. 4-on-4 is not going to happen that much. So let's just go with the big guns. Yep, and that's good. All right. Well, injury once again to Korliuk. Tough, man. Tough, man. He's having a problem with that groin. Really sucks. You hate to see it. Because we really need him, man. We really do. But we'll see what Tanner Pearson can do with his veteran presence on that second line. He's got the same offensive awareness as Korliuk did, so we'll see. We shall see. Sundstrom getting another crack. He's got 13 points, man. He definitely deserves the third line time. Lowry's getting some points, too, so... Yeah. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up, man. But this is our toughest challenge yet. The Lightning. The Lightning in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's check out our stats. We actually didn't do that after last series, but whatever. Check it out now. Also check out our opponent here because this is the Stanley Cup, man. Got to know thine enemy. So, here we are. 3.72 goals for, 2.56 goals against. It's a tremendous ratio. Power play almost up 20. We're at least getting more chances than we did last year. Pieces of shit. Or whatever year that was. Good penalty kill. Yeah, our penalty kills, it's not great, but it's solid, and we're getting shorties, so, yeah. 6-3 on home, 6-3 on the road. We're 5-5 in the last 10, hilariously. Eastern Conference, the Lightning. Oof, they've only played 15 games. Oh, man, what a... Yeah, yikes. Huge ratio. Good power play. Great penalty kill. Undefeated on the road. Oh, my goodness. They've only lost 3 games total. All of them have been on home ice. Yikes. Tampa Bay has kind of waltzed into the Stanley Cup. They are the team to beat. They've got to be the favorites here. David versus Goliath. But here we are. We're here for a reason, too. We're here for a reason. Let's see what they got, and we'll show them what we got. All right, Lightning, where are you at? We know you got Vasilevsky back there. He's probably been carrying super hard, but what's the rest of your team looking like at this point? Scored point Kucherov. Okay. Jenner. Stamkos still there. And they got Chris Tierney. Looks like they're lacking some depth, but it doesn't seem to matter too much. So are we. Didn't seem to matter for us either. We got the will and determination. Sergachev's injured currently. That's good for us. Yeah, that's real good for us. Unless he's back in, we don't have the correct report. But yeah, I don't have a very strong, but very veteran kind of built team by the looks of it. Yeah, defensive core not super strong. But of course, Vasilevsky back there. Yeah, he's carrying. Doing really good. So trying to score on him might be an issue. Ugh, this is going to be tough. This might be a low-scoring series. Because we're both relatively good. We're not as good defensively. We don't have as good of a goalie either. We're really going to need everyone to step up here. So we'll see what happens. Do they have the home ice? We have the home ice, actually. But again, they're undefeated on the road. So can we hand them their first road loss here in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals? Let's go, Seattle. Let's go! Yes, we do. 3-2 victory. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 1-0 series lead. Game 2. Let's go. Home ice. Let's get the job done. Baby! A 6-1 win on home ice. We've handed them 2 road losses. They've yet to lose on the road, and we just handed them 2 in a row. Seattle, maybe we have their number. Game 3. Game 3 on the road in Tampa Bay. Let's go. Let's go, Seattle. Koryuk's fully healed. Will he actually get in before this game? Let's let it run. Because we were winning! 6-2 win! A 6-2 win! Oh my goodness. We Hold up. Hold up. We're dominating. We're actually dominating. Dude, I have to put him back in for the real-time sim. The cup's in the building, man. Cup's in the building. I'm going to go back to our real-time sim lineup here. Although we have been doing really good with these lines. Let me just try these lines in the real-time sim. We have a bunch of different chances to win this cup, so let's see what'll happen here. God, oh my goodness. Good points from Medvedev. Koryuk's point per game as well. Dahlin, not quite. Yeah, I think I want to spread out the scoring a bit, probably. Alright, anyway, Koryuk back in there. Don't get injured again, man, please. Penalty kill, he's already back in. 4-on-4 stuff probably isn't going to matter. But actually, I'm going to put him back in. Yeah, because you never know. Not going to take any chances now. Everything else doesn't matter. All right, there we are. There's our lines. We're 3-0 here against Tampa Bay in the Stanley Cup Finals. Are we about to pull off a Cinderella story here? I mean, we did have a great regular season, so it's not quite a Cinderella story, but looking at this line, it definitely seems to be kind of a misfit type team here. Okay. All comes down to this. Cup is in the building. Game 4 on the road. Can we take it? Can we take it? Let's go. Oh my god, Jonathan Dahlin, an early marker, 1-0. First shot, first goal on Vasilevsky. Power play, can't capitalize. Alright, that's fine. Oh, Voloshenko makes it 2-0 here, and we're stunning the Tampa Bay fans on their own ice. They can't believe it. A power play goal for Voloshenko. The double shift is working. 3-0 in the first period. Seattle is dominating, but Kucherov, not to be denied, stops the bleeding. 3-1 after 1, but what a start for Seattle here. What a start. Second period, let's go. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Oh, Voloshenko gets the hat trick, but Witherspoon comes right back. Brings it back to a 2-goal game. Medvedev with another one, 5-2. Holy hell. Kill that. Big kill. Big kill. Kucherov with another one. This is turning into a shootout here. 5-3, 6-3. Sundstrom. What is happening? Seattle is scoring flurries of goals here. Back to a 3-goal lead. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Keep him out of the net now. Keep him out of the net. Let's go. There we are. 3-goal lead going into the third period with the cup in the building. A chance to sweep the Tampa Bay Lightning to win the Stanley Cup. Guys, just 20 minutes. That's all I ask of you. 20 minutes of all your effort. Don't give them a breath of life. Do not give them a breath of life. Third period, we're slowing the sim down a bit. We're slowing it down. Let's go. It's a big third here. Let's go, Seattle. Keep the time ticking. It'll feel slower anyway. 15-minute mark, a power play for Tampa Bay. A big power play for Tampa Bay. Keeping that puck out of the net. Rensfeld, baby. Good job, PK. Keep going, baby. 10-minute mark. Oh my goodness. We're doing it. We're holding on. They haven't scored yet here in the third period. Seattle, the defense and goaltending is getting the job done. Can we? Oh, wait a sec. Stamkos gets one. Wait a sec. I don't know. Oh no, Abramov makes it 6-5 here. Can we hold him off here late in the third period? It looks like we'll be able to do it. And yes, we did. The Seattle Seamen are your Stanley Cup champions. Finally, what a year. What a team of misfits these were. These are the real misfits. The chemistry is awkward. It seems like we can't find a coach to fit some of our players. But the skill, the experience, it comes to fruition, and we are able to win the cup on the road, sweeping the Tampa Bay Lightning, baby. Unreal. How much of the players on this team are drafted talent? So many. Parse wasn't, but Butsayev drafted, Wong was drafted. Oh my goodness. The forward end, Medvedov, Voloshenko, Koryuk, Holtz. Oh, who else, man? Wong was drafted. I mean, just finally. I didn't think it would be this year. I didn't think so. Rensfeld, Nylander back there. Tremendous duo. Rensfeld gets himself a cup. What do we do now? What do we do? He just won a cup, and he did so good. What are we going to do? But there he is, the captain, Butsayev. You're goddamn right. He deserves that Conn Smythe, man. He absolutely carried this team point-wise and on the back end defensively. Oh, Butsayev, man, what a freaking guy. He should get the Norris too. He should win that Norris. If he doesn't win the Norris, we're riding. We're goddamn riding. We've got it, but there it is, the ultimate prize, what we've worked so hard to get to, and it didn't feel like it'd be that this year, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Even though you win your division, you're up there in the standings, but sometimes it just feels like things are a bit off. But we prove everyone wrong, including ourselves, and that is the most important part. The Stanley Cup champion, Seattle Seamen, that will be that will be in the history books. Enjoy it, the Seattle Seamen in the history books now, man. On the road too. On the road. Who gets that cup second? Who's he handed it off to? Oh, yeah. Holtz, baby. Holtz. Unreal, man. I need to learn some of the numbers on this team. Well, we haven't really gone into the sim, so you haven't really had to worry about the numbers too much. And he hands it off to Lowry. Great free agency pickup. He's been with us for a long time. You usually don't see depth guys sticking with us for that long, but he's just so effective that you got to keep him around. And he produced really well here in the playoffs. So why not? Why not keep Lowry around? He's been great for us, been signing great deals as well, and it's been working. And you know what? We just won a cup from it. And finally, man, we worked so hard. Other years it seems like we could have won it more. But who the hell's got that crazy orange hair? Who's with that crazy hair? Rensfeld. Perhaps his last time in a Seattle sweater. But there they are, your cup-winning Seattle Seamen. Who's that? What is that, number 55? I'll have to see who that is with the hair, man. But there they are, baby. Drink it in. We are the champs.